Hello friends, and welcome back to Miss Jessica's Art Club. My name is Miss Jessica and I am so excited you're here with me today. We will be creating a watercolor geode. I'm going to show you a really cool way to turn regular markers into watercolor paint. So let's get started. Alright, so we are using a paper plate here with regular Crayola markers, a little thing of water, and some watercolor paper. So you are just going to draw all over that paper plate, whichever color you'd like, and really get all of that ink out onto this surface. And because it has a plastic coating, it will not soak into the plate. So just get a little bit of water and you will see that magic happen. This automatically turns it into beautiful pigmented watercolor paint. You can use any color scheme that you'd like. I am going to stick with some pinks and purples and blues. There are many layers that go into creating a geode. So every layer around this center kind of organic form will have to be a different color. It doesn't matter what color, what shade. So you have a lot of freedom here, and you really want to use contrasting colors to show the many types of layers, because after all, a geode is many layers of rock on top of one another. So here I am adding a darker blue to kind of contrast those pinks, and you will get a little bit of bleeding when this happens, and that just adds to the awesome organic shapes that we see in nature. So leave those and just watch the magic of this watercolor happen and go with the flow. Once it dries, we are going to add even more layers with our markers. I am also using a white paint marker. This kind of shows the highlight of the geode, because when you see them in stores, they are very shiny, and that is what we're going for, this very pretty high shine geode. So I am just following all of these beautiful organic lines that we created with the watercolor paint. Once it's fully dried, you can go ahead and use Sharpie marker, you can use the Crayola markers, any kind of markers that you have on hand. I'm going back here with a little darker color as well, and then I am going to add a nice thick outer layer to this geode to make it look three-dimensional, because they often have a thicker outside edge. And there you have it, y'all, a beautiful watercolor geode. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you loved this project as much as I did. This was a really fun one to create. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you love Miss Jessica's Art Club. Bye everybody, see you next time.